Now, as we look outside, not a snowflake in sight. Those flakes last night, as promised, were incredibly lackluster. Nothing to get too excited about, but I'm a little more excited as the forecast goes forward. Not just because we actually got a break in the clouds today, it's led to a beautiful blue sky, but because we will feel quite springy. And well, listen, I love winter. These temperatures have been really nice. Today's been one of the cooler days we've had, really very close to average. Many spots just a teeny bit above. 47 degrees right now in Providence, 47 in New Bedford, 47 in Smithfield. It's 45 in Taunton, and as you're walking out the door in North Kingstown, it's 46 degrees. We are going to see clouds increase as we move through the evening, which isn't too big of a deal except for the fact that tonight's our lunar eclipse. Timing is not on our side for this one, and I mentioned this earlier. I'll mention it one more time if you're just joining us, that if you are dying to see this total lunar eclipse, it's the first one we've had in 3 years. I don't blame you. You might need about an hour and a half to a 2-hour road trip to the north or west in order to have those pristine viewing conditions. Temperatures overnight into the 30s, low 30s that is, and by tomorrow afternoon we're back up into the low and mid 50s. Not a bad day, more mild than today even. Temperatures well above average at that point. 55 for Providence tomorrow, 52 in North Kingstown, looking at 54 in New Bedford, 52 in Taunton, and 53 for Newport as we get to our Friday afternoon. Can't help but smile when I say the word Friday a little bit. Now, as we head into the weekend, well, still some smiles around, but some caveats to this forecast. I will say both days will be cloudy. Sunday's going to be windy, and we have the potential for a couple of drips and drops on both weekend days. That word potential comes more for Saturday. I think we could squeak in 1 or 2 very light showers. Sunday is mostly calm and mostly dry, at least in terms of things falling from the sky until the evening. At that point, our next big storm rolls around, and that's going to bring us some heavy rain very late Sunday night into Monday, even into the afternoon on Monday. Now, we really need the rain. This is the latest iteration of the drought monitor here, and you can see the great news on the map that the severe drought in parts of central Massachusetts is gone. That's fantastic news. However, we're still in dry conditions and moderate drought conditions across southern New England, so we could use some extra rain. And again, as I mentioned, potential for a drip or drop Saturday. That's not the big deal. It's Sunday into Monday that next storm rolls around. And this storm is going to be a doozy for the middle of the United States, from the Great Lakes all the way to the Gulf Coast. Tomorrow and Saturday, we not only have severe weather for those areas, but the SPC, the Storm Prediction Center, has actually issued a moderate risk for widespread and dangerous, damaging severe weather. So if you have friends and family along the Gulf Coast, give them a call. Make sure they are prepared. As for us here at home, things are looking significantly different. That said, this storm tapping into the Gulf moisture is going to bring us much heavier rain than the last few we've seen. Again, that's not a bad thing. We could really use it. Just know as you get through Sunday night into Monday, it is going to be a super soaker of a stretch, and your Monday morning commute's going to probably involve some extra traffic. As we get to Tuesday, more sunshine rolls back around. Temperatures up towards 60 degrees by the middle of this coming week.